Hello, comrades! Welcome back to Foundation and to the beautiful, scenic town of Bob's Ledge. So, in the past few episodes, we've kind of just been upgrading stuff and beautifying the situation, making sure our economy is up to scratch and stuff. But in this one, I actually wanted to get up to some monumental buildings, so we're actually gonna get to change the look of the thing and actually build a pretty major structure or multiple major structures, which may or may not be bridges. I know bridges don't sound too exciting. I was gonna say expensive. They are expensive, but no. I wanted to make the bridges, the stone bridges, which you actually get to decorate and you get to make them look cool. And we're gonna make a couple bridges. I want to make like a triple bridge over here, and I want to also make a grand bridge in the middle. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be cool. Before we get to the bridge building, there is something that I've done. I've done some research. I've done some basically just watching some other people's foundation videos on YouTube, and first of all, I found out that I've been turning some of my fishermen the wrong way around, which I should have noticed on my own, but I didn't. So we'll be fixing that. And the other thing I have learned is that you can have, because I never knew how many people you can have gathering like one berry bush. Turns out it's not limited at all. You could just surround it with people. Yeah, that's the first thing we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be just resorting some of that stuff out. So just some quick maintenance at the start, and then the rest is gonna be we're gonna be building these bridges, and I'm really looking forward to that. I also want to set some more stone people because the bridges, if I remember correctly, they need, which stone do they need? Stone bridge. Um, just regular old stone, not too much polished stone. There's stone, planks. The towers need some polished stone, but we do have some polished stone, I think. Yeah, we've got 400 polished stone. That should be fine. But for regular old stone, I think we're gonna set some more those down as well. So let's kick it to the fast forward, and we're gonna build through this stuff that I just mentioned, and then I will see you in a couple minutes when this is done. I mean, for you it won't be a couple minutes. For you it will only be a couple seconds, because it'll be a fast. You'll see. You'll see. It's fine. It's good. I'm doing something new. I mean, it's not technically not new. It's the first time I'm recording with the intent. Why am I still talking? Let's get to business. Jesus Christ. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm actually really happy with what that's done to our money, because looks like now that we're actually gathering a few more berries, we seem to be selling them, and also I guess the fishermen are more effective. I have made more fishermen than we had before, but yeah, it's really cool because now we actually do have some money lying around every now and then, which is good. And I'm actually gonna spend some of it over here because we're gonna need this island probably in the next episode. And since we seem to be capping out, I might as well just do that for now. and then we'll see if we keep camping out. So, yes, our plan for today, which was first to get all these fishermen the right way around. I also did some other stuff. I tried to get this to be circular, which kind of worked, and I tried people to stop using this road, which I think they did. I keep trying to not have them walk through fields. It's really frustrating. But I think I will have to slice this in half, so have a road here and then more fields here. It is a bit annoying, but it is how it is. And other than that, I'm actually quite pleased with how things have gone. I'm really happy that we have some more money coming round, which is good. And now we can just assist whomstever we want. And I will assist the king. Don't assist the king too much, so it's probably a good idea to do that. Yeah. It's really cool. We seem to be getting all the fishies. We seem to be really doing really well. So I'm quite pleased with that situation. Now, let's move on to the bridge making. So what I wanted to do is quite simple. I wanted to basically remove all the wooden bridges and replace them with stone bridges. Now I have a couple that I wanted to place. So there's one. There's gonna be a main bridge. I think this is gonna be the main bridge. This is gonna be a little side bridge. This bridge might just get demolished completely. Because otherwise we will have to like demolish a lot of these fishermen, and I do kind of like the idea of like this corner. You know, you don't really have a bridge on the corner, although if we do expand here, which we might at some point, I might then make like a circular bridge here. But yeah, so that's going to be a thing. Then I was thinking I might do a triple bridge over here. That might be a little bit of a sort of an advanced procedure, but I just thought that it would be really cool if we had like a bridge like that, a bridge like that, and a bridge like that. There's this thing that we have in Slovenia and Ljubljana, which is called the triple bridge. It's not that, it's just 3 bridges together. But I like the idea of calling it the triple bridge and just putting it here. And then in preparation to what we're going to be doing next, I wanted to put a bridge here. And I'm actually going to put it from the market, direct from the church, so that it's just like this. And I like that idea a lot. So yeah, let's get to it. And luckily we don't have to demolish the bridges first. We can just kind of come up with how we're going to design them. And yeah, let's do that. Let's go. Alright, I think that's kind of everything we can do with this bridge. I don't really know if there's anything else that I can add or remove. I'm a bit annoyed that the pieces aren't too, like, they don't lend themselves to creativity that much. Also, these seem to just be floating in the water. And there's not a lot of decorations that you can put on the bridge itself. Like, you can obviously hang banners off it. Also, this thing that, like, there's gonna be a lot of, basically it's going to be very difficult to get through this bridge, but I guess that's because I stacked the ramparts around. But I wanted it to be a bit wider. Yeah, it's an okay bridge, I think. We're obviously going to have to do some deletion of stuff. I think over here it should be fine. Should be fine with the tavern. But with oh, there's a door to the tavern here though. Oh no, maybe this church needs to go. You know, tavern versus church, which do you pick? I know which one I pick. Do they have any other doors? It kind of seems like they don't. Oh. It could walk by here, right? This is fine. This is fine. um, you know, this house definitely needs to go. But yeah, we could push it back a little bit. And that way we don't have to demolish the church. But then, and I think it'll be fine on this side, but then if you look over here, then we've just kind of plowed directly into the island here, and that doesn't look too good. So maybe we could move it like that. No, I think it needs to be like that, and we'll just move part of that market. We should just rebuild this entire market, to be honest. And we could make it a little bit fancier. We could make it, ooh, we could make it like perpendicular to this thing. We could do some rebuilding on this island, but the problem is that like once you demolish a residential house, I don't really think they're gonna come back. So we can't do too much of that. But I think this will be fine. You know, I'm indecisive as always, but I think we should just start construction. I am gonna pause it just so that I can select the old bridge and I can delete it. And let's delete some of this stuff. I think it should be okay. You know, I'm not 100% sure that it's gonna come out looking alright, but I think it should be. It shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Let's just say that. And before we set to build. Oh, I didn't look at this stuff. Oh, look, there's so many little things that I've put down. I've put down that villager. How is it with this house? I didn't check. Maybe we'll just leave it be. It'll be fine. But I do want to rebuild. Maybe we could just destroy this entire market. Berries, fish, bread, cheese, cloth, clothes. Can we just delete the entire market? And then rebuild it? I think we could do that. Everybody here is gonna starve for a second. But it should be fine. And we could also demolish this well, and this arch, and this bush, and this bush. Possibly this one house. I'd actually like to see where the bridge comes in. So let's press play, and then I will make a judgment about what to do. So let's just let them do that for a second. Alright, I think this gives us a good enough image of where exactly the bridge is going to end, and kind of gives us something to work with in terms of how we're going to make the market. And I think I'm going to make it a little bit inspired by this one, which I'm really happy with. I think it ended up looking pretty great. So let's just get to work on the market. So I want to have. So I'm just gonna do this, and that'll make it a lot easier to just to plan this out. Alright, so I couldn't exactly make it, well, I could have made it with the little T shape that I did here, which I think actually makes it look a lot better, but I think it's gonna look okay. It's gonna have a little bend here. I didn't want to demolish this house because the church is right behind it. I think it would look a little bit silly, so I made a little bend here instead, and I think that should look fine. In the meantime, the Great Bridge is almost finished. I think it's actually finished. Yeah, it's finished. Oh no, it's not finished. They're still building some parts of it. And then it's gonna be done and it's gonna be nice. Yeah, we did get a little bit of a deficit. I'm assuming at least some of it has to do with the demolition of this market, since it was the only market on this on this island. We might actually make a little extra like market street over here. I think that might be cool, depending on how we expand in the future. But the stone bridge is complete. Let's name it. I want to name it Grand Bridge. The Grand Bridge. Not very good with naming things. Grand Bridge. Main Bridge. Big Bridge. Big O Bridge-o. But yeah, I think this is actually going to end up looking quite nice, and once it's built we can put down some decorations. And yes, so that's the first bridge. Now, the second bridge is going to be this one. Now that this one is complete, we can actually make a little extra bridge down here. This one's going to be very simple, plain old bridge, so it's probably, I don't think I need to actually enter like a, not a montage, what is it, speed up. I don't think I need to enter a speed up thingo for that. It's just literally gonna be, maybe I can even turn it so that we don't have to demolish anything. Just literally gonna be this, and it's not gonna be anything more. We have used up all our stone as expected, so that's a thing. But I'm glad that I set up some more stone cutters. We didn't have the workers for them, but it's the thought that counts, right? Also, there's a woodcutter that seems to be having trouble. I must guess that it's this one. And wood isn't exactly a problem right now, so I'm just gonna tell these people to not live anymore. And also these people. Yeah, we don't need this woodcutter. It was only here to help us with this road planning, so now that that's not needed, it's fine. Also, since we have this road here, we can remove the forbidden land, and we can set the extraction zone, and of course, ooh, this is all extraction zone, and of course the reforestation zone. In this lovely circle, we can exclude these farms from the reforestation zone. There we go. Now we've got this beautiful park right here in the middle. I think that's a really cool idea. I don't know, but I like having a little park that's just trees, or a little forest, as it were. That's what a park that's just trees is called. Yeah. What else? What else do we need to do before we move on to the next? I mean, this bridge is being built, but I don't want to set up the next bridge because that will be. You know, we don't have enough stone anyway. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's take a look at our workers because some people have arrived while we were waffling about. So, berries. Where are the fishermen? Fishermen? Do we have all our fishermen assigned? Okay, that's good. Let's assign some foragers. Okay, there we go. We've assigned all foragers. All foragers. We've assigned all foragers. If there's fish in here, does that mean that someone from a granary isn't collecting them? I don't know how this works. Do they take it themselves, or does the granary need to send a person to send it over? If anyone knows that, please let me know. Building complete market. You know, I don't think the market is over here in this corner, but good try. Let's go back and let's take a look at the market and let's set it up. Oh, I missed the green roofs. You know, if we ever need more stuff, I will destroy the stuff. Oh, good. Oh no, not good. We have one person that we need. So let's... What are we gonna do? Unassign one forager? Let's unassign Heinrich. And Heinrich can... Oh! Woodcutter, woodcutter. Well, you take me there if that's the problem. Which woodcutter do we think this is? Aha! Probably... Is there a woodcutter here? Probably this one. You know, again, we are good with wood. Which is a good sentence to say. We are good with wood. And how many fishes do we have? We have so many of these fish makers and clothes makers, and we still end up, you know, people lacking clothes. It's a huge problem, but we're now out of cloth. So let's set up. Oh, and of course we're out of money. Who do we need? We need a weaver's hut. Because we have enough wool, but we don't have enough cloth. Can we just plop it there? I think that would look weird. Oh, fine, I'll put it next to the stone. No, I don't want to put it next to the stone. If I must. Of course, now we're never gonna get the gold. Alright. Envoy requesting an audience. Ooh, berries. We're good with berries these days, so why don't we assist the king? Also, if we want to make more of a profit, I guess this trade bonus thing is a good idea. And let's stockpile berries for a hot second. Just a hot second. Who? Root part. Stuck. Hold on. Yes. So tell me, who are you? And you're stuck. So you're stuck because you can't get over the bridge. Is that what it is? Or is this just fully inaccessible? Which would be a problem. It would. Do you need to access it from behind? I thought it was just access from the front. Hold on. Someone show me how market people... Ooh, stuck going to church. Which church? That's not a church! Okay, so you just seem to be very stuck, so why don't we just do this? Problem solved! This market has some weird parts here now. So let's remove these parts. Fence. Does anyone see a fence? Fence. And bench. Bench. Wrong bench. Bench. Maybe this will solve the problem. Now that we've destroyed the market, it better solve the problem. Oh, now we could do a different thing. We could turn them the other way around and have like maybe 2 green ones here and 2 green ones here. And they would be facing inward. Or they could all just face outward. That's also a good idea. Like outward facing stalls. We'll see. We'll see if we need to ever expand this market. And now we have this here. We have a little space for like a park or a garden or a thing. That's good. Oh, let's stop stockpiling berries because people are probably starving to death. Don't be stuck anymore. Stuck going to socket 1. Show me where socket 1 is. Try sockets 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Why are you going to socket 1? I don't really understand it does seem like not all of these are equal. So I just want to look at a warehouse for a second. If anyone knows any of this stuff, then do kindly let me know. But like these seem like they should all be equal, and if anything is socket 1, it's probably the one on the right, the one that can't be accessed. Oh, do you think that they need to be able to access that box, they need to actually be able to access that side exactly? That's annoying. It's very annoying. Stonemason's hut. Of course, now we don't have the gold. Maybe that's better, so people can walk in the back. Maybe that should be fine. All is good. We're still very much out of gold. And that bridge isn't being built. Well, that's a bit of a damper on my bridge building party. Right, let's just do a little, we'll do a little time skip, a little time lapse to times when we have some more stone. And this bridge is almost done. Almost done. Ugh, it's very far from being done. Oh, no, 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 no. Right. So, you know, even though we don't have the stone to build the next bridge, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make it. That's the executive decision here, because we don't need the stone to plan it, and then, you know, we can see how it ends up looking, which is the main bit, the main point. Yeah, so we're gonna build another bridge. We're gonna build the triple bridge right here in the center, and yeah, let's enter the speed up. Let's go into the design. Alright, I think this is how I might do it. I'm not too sure. I could have made it tighter here because it's, you know, it's like a tight corner and a tight corner, and then it's this. But I feel like it might be cool if we let this building survive. I don't know. We could also just, you know, we could just tighten this thing by putting it like that, which would make it look a little bit more triangular, but it kind of closes this section down and it bothers both of these houses. I mean, technically if I push it forward a bit, then this house kind of looks like it's built into the bridge, which still looks kind of bad. Maybe. You know, maybe we could do it like that. I'm not too sure if I want to destroy that house or not. It's definitely... I think it could work. But then again, if we open it up like this, what I'm thinking is you could have a beautiful like center square here. You might leave this house, or you could just completely demolish it. You could change this old thing that I built here. We could do something a bit more modern. I think this building definitely will need to go because it just looks really weird here now. But yeah, I like the idea of not having the same thing that I did here on both ends, but just on the outer end. It kind of makes it feel like they're part of one unit. And yeah, I don't know if I want to put doors on because the doors look really weird if you don't add something to the side with these ramparts. The doors, the gates, I should say, not doors. These are gates, not doors. We're not making a living room here. But yeah, I don't know, I don't know. My cat doesn't know either. What is it, baby? What is it? You still haven't eaten your food. You gotta eat this first before you get any snacks. Come on. Or do you want to go outside? He just wants to go outside, okay. As you can tell, I'm a great parent. Alright. So... yeah, I don't know whether I should, close it or open it here. Okay, so I've removed the banners from all of the designs just because I couldn't build it because we're dirt poor. So we kind of we went we downsized on the banners. We'll add them later. We'll add them later. It's fine. Also, I noticed something. This is really silly, but watch out for this. The big banner has a maintenance cost of 70, which is a lot. It's a lot. And it doesn't have any bonuses. The small banner just has an upfront cost, and it adds a bunch of splendor. So that's great. Right, let's start construction on all 3 parts. I hope they build them in that order, because that's kind of the order of usefulness. Alright, so the bridges are being constructed. In the meantime, let's plan the new bridge. Which will be over here, which I feel really bad for these people. I always feel bad whenever I have to demolish someone's life, which, you know, sometimes you gotta. But I feel like if the bridge isn't built here, then like where is it gonna be built? You know what I mean? Do we want it? Oh, do we want it like that? Like that. Hold on. Close. Huh. Could be like that. Could be one smaller. Couldn't it? Couldn't it? Well, I've made it bigger, now it's not gonna get smaller for some reason, which is great. Can I have it be small again? Not the keep. Stone bridge. Just the tiniest bridge. One bigger? You betrayed me. You have betrayed me, bridge. Now you must die. I mean, I guess this is okay. It's like this one. Yeah. Let's do that. So, we've got all the how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 bridges being constructed. It's gonna take a while for them to construct these ones. Maybe we could just do like we could do a time lapse from here. We could just let them build a bit. Build a bear. Alright, because we don't have stone, this is taking a little bit too long. So let's not do that. So I'm not gonna do a time lapse of that. I would really have loved to just have like the camera still and just watch them be built. I think that would be really cool. Should have done that with the first bridge. I didn't. It's fine. Oh. Yeah. So I do want to remove the maintenance cost off of this bridge. It's absolutely ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous that these big wall banners have such a maintenance cost, and they do look cool, but right now, as we know, we are broke. So I'm gonna remove these banners so that we can stop being broke, because the maintenance cost of those is, I mean, it's huge. I don't know why. I don't know who ordained this. But let's just remove them. There we go. One more, I think. And suddenly this bridge... What? I've removed. I've removed! Please don't have the maintenance cost. Please update. Please. Don't just... No. No! I need you to not have that maintenance cost. It is essential. Oh, is this bugged? Is this bugged? Oh, don't tell me this is bugged. Well, let's just focus our attention to something less depressing. I would like to... Oh, so they have finally stopped walking here, which I'm glad. What I wanted to do, I noticed that we're not always full on beer, and beer seems to be a really good source of income. So while those bridges are being built, I thought, I'm trying to find the beer. There we go. Let's try to get some more beer into our bellies. So we are going to build some beer stuff. Okay, where are we gonna build our beer stuff? I think so. One thing that I've already decided is that this this fort is gonna have to go soon. I know this is a shocker because I built it so intelligently, but no, I really like this fort. I'm just gonna rebuild it somewhere else. I know it's actually probably got a lot of maintenance, which is a bit sad, but yeah, I would probably extend the fort somewhere else. Not that we need it right now, because we have this bugged failed mission. Right, so I realized that you can't actually build while your builders are all occupied making a bridge that's gonna take forever. So instead, I'm gonna do some decorating, which takes a lot of care and attention, but doesn't need any builders. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna do. Alright, so our triple bridge is complete and it looks, I think, pretty good. I'm definitely going to be deleting Lelling's Villa. It's a shame, Lelling's Villa, but you're going to have to go because now you're just facing a wall, which is ridiculous. So yeah, we're going to redo Lelling's Villa. And then we are going to... I think this one's also going to be completed any moment now, which is going to be it for this episode because we have been recording for a very long time. Hopefully I'm going to edit it down. But yeah, mostly I spent the time that people were building decorating, and I'm quite happy with some of the decorations that have happened. Also, while we were building that bridge, we had a little expansion over here to the... No, there's no directions in this game. So let's just say to the this direction. Yeah, I'm just cutting down these trees, making room for more people. We are expanding our stuff here as well. I want to make a brewery. I actually want to make a pair of breweries. So let me just finish this up while this bridge finishes, and then we are going to call it an episode. So the small bridge over here is finished, and that concludes our upgrading of the village for now. I'm really pleased with the upgrades that we've done, and I think that cleaning out the bridge here was also really nice. And we might have space for a house here now that I've done that. But yes, thank you for joining us on this rather bridge building episode of me. I don't know what I was gonna say there. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, so tune in next time when I believe what we're gonna do is we're gonna be redecorating this corner of the world, and I also want to let's see, what do I want to do? I want to yes. I want to add weaponsmithing, because I think when we start selling weapons, we're gonna also get a lot of gold. If I remember correctly, let's see how much people want to buy weapons for 50. Tools sell for 20. Yeah. Oh no, they want to buy weapons for 25. Okay. I mean, that's not that impressive, but I do think we're capping out our tool selling. So hopefully, selling our weapons as well is going to give us some extra money, and that should be nice. And yeah, I also want to continue the expansion in this corner of the world. See, there's another bit of iron here, as is some berries. So maybe that's where we're going to be expanding. But yeah, in the next one, I think it's going to be some more upkeep, and then possibly the big construction on this island. This is going to be something really big. I'm really looking forward to it. I've got a great idea. I hope it's going to be great. So yeah, catch you next time. thanks for watching. I don't know, I don't have a sign off because I'm not a YouTuber. Shut up.